Then if you can't move out into something that's safe and affordable, then that we're not furthering your journey anymore.
Gotcha. If you wouldn't mind, can you touched on innovation, kind of how you guys grew, but can you dive into that a little bit more? Like, because you guys have grown a lot throughout the years, what were maybe, two or three major things you had to overcome, or maybe adapt or pivot, from your original plan?
Yeah, absolutely. And so, we opened up again solely as a shelter. And that was one of the first lessons that we learned is shelter, I think, will always remain a critical piece of what we do. But how do we reach as many people in the community as possible to provide services? And so that was one of the things that became really important to us. The other thing is we started out solely as a domestic violence agency and then realized that we needed to co-locate the Rape Crisis Center with us because it really made sense to make sure that we're providing in one space with one agency, making sure that if you experience domestic violence, sexual assault, stalking, sex trafficking, that it's just one place you go, right? One place, one phone number. So that was something that was really important to us, is that we married those services together. But what I'll also say is that, we really, some of the things that we heard from survivors is that housing was such a huge barrier to them. And so we can bring you into emergency shelter, but then if you can't move out into something that's safe and affordable, then that we're not furthering your journey anymore. And so we launched a housing program about, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years ago now, where I have a full-time housing specialist on staff, and that's all she does, is that she's working with survivors to find safe, affordable housing, and then working with them. Once they secure that housing, how do I continue to work with you to make sure that you can stay in that housing, right? So if something comes up, some kind of barrier, you have a go-to person that you can call and say, hey, this happened and I'm really worried about what that means for my housing, that we can help you hopefully overcome that barrier.